What's up, everybody? Grease Monkeys EDC here with my first YouTube video and review. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I just never really wanted to get around to it or whatever. I did 60-second reviews on my Instagram. It's also greasemonkeys_EDC. Check it out and give the video a like and subscribe would mean the world. This is the QSP Penguin in denim micarta in D2. This knife came secondhand to me from a friend. After hearing a lot of good things about it, I want to get my hands on one. I've had this for probably about 6 months, 3 months now, something like that. This thing is absolutely phenomenal for the price. It's 59 something Canadian and it's 30 bucks US. The micarta patinas so well you can take a wet wipe and just wipe it and it comes back to that nice light blue right there. That's what it originally looks like, but you can just wipe it down with a wet wipe or a washcloth or whatever, and it comes back to looking brand new. I acid etched the blade because I didn't love the high satin that it came with. That was my own choice. I don't know if I'd do it again just because it didn't turn out extremely well, or maybe I'd leave it in the acid longer. I'm not sure. This is, let's do some size comparisons. So you got the QSP Penguin, got the Spyderco Pair 3. Let's see if I can get a better shot of those. So as for actual cutting edge, just about the same. The Penguin's a little longer. Get the Ontario Rat 1. It's going to dwarf the Penguin here. That's okay. Cutting edge, the Rat 1 has got quite a bit on the Penguin. It's got a whole lot more real estate in the grip. And then do Benchmade bug out because that's fairly recognizable and fairly similar in cutting length and handle and whatnot. Line up the ends there. Either way, if you like the size of the bug out or the Pair 3, you're going to like the Penguin. It's got a nice Wharncliffe blade on it. D2 steel, it's tool steel. It's been a great budget steel for years. It's still a great steel. It came, again, this one was second hand to me. I bought this one brand new. I ended up modding it. This is what the high satin looks like. This is just another Penguin, but it's fairly bright and it shows everything. A little too much, so I didn't care for it on that one. This one, being it's got the jade, didn't mind it a whole lot. I chopped the blade a little bit, put in a heavy thumb ramp for good aggressive cutting, but I've had this one for a while, and it's been absolutely great to use. I don't baby my knives. I've used the heck out of it, sharpened it. Well, I've never actually sharpened. I've stropped it a couple of times. It always comes out nice and sharp. This one has a slight chip in the blade that I was able to strop out. It's I've got no complaints. It's a Chinese-made knife by QSP. They make the EMP EDC Nimbles. QSP does, and those are great quality knives. So I think QSP is making great moves in the budget world. This is a 30 US 59 Canadian knife for what you're getting. It is just great. The pocket clip, they recessed it in between the scale and the liner there, which is a very smart move. Let's see if I can get that. Very smart move on their part, so it sits nice and deep in the pocket, but there's still enough real estate to grab. I'm going to do carry profile now. How it carries in the pocket, it takes up a whole lot less room than the Pair 3. Up towards the end here, it does get thicker just due to the blade sticks out a little more. Do carry profile to the bug out. The bug out hides in the pocket compared to this guy, just based again on that blade. But it's a little tall, but it's nothing to worry about once it's in pocket. This end's the narrow end, which sits deeper in your pocket. So when you put it in, it just wedges out, much like a Strider would. Anyways, this knife has been fantastic. They did a good job. It's got nice jimping up here. Nice little thumb rest. It's got jimping on the liner here, which is a nice touch. The way the studs stick out here so much is you can actually open the knife similar to a wave out of your pocket just using the thumb studs. Spidey flick, no problem. It's a great little knife for the price. I think you should pick one up if you don't have one. If you are worried about them being cheap, they're actually fantastic. and they're cheap. So pick one up, QSP Penguin. Thanks.